Big story at this point is that the Vyapam case has now been transferred to the CBI. All cases related to the Vyapam scam have now been transferred to the Central Bureau of Investigation. The Attorney General was present in court and he said to the court that they have no problem with a CBI investigation. Let me go across now to Anusha Soni for more details. Anusha, the CBI has of course been given time to respond to whether this probe should be monitored by the court. How long is that, when is that reply in fact expected?
2 weeks time here for the CBI to come forward and tell that whether the probe should be monitored by the Supreme Court or not. Another interesting point is that the special task force which is conducting the investigation right now has also been made a party to the case, and they will also have to come forward and tell the court how the investigation has gone so far and, what are the key glitches in this matter. Even the response of the STF will have a huge political significance also, because this is directly under the Madhya Pradesh government and working. The STF will also have to come forward to the court and respond to the various file notings that I was just pointing out, which, raised suspicions of this entire probe being influenced by the high-profile people involved in this scam.
Okay. Consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai is also now joining us with more details. Rajdeep, how significant is this development? But as of now, the Supreme Court has not decided on whether the CBI probe should be monitored by the court.
That's right. It could well be, the court could well decide that the High Court, which has already been monitoring the special task force that had been appointed in the case, be asked to monitor the CBI as well. That is unusual, but it has happened in the past, so it's not entirely implausible for the Supreme Court to decide that, particularly since the case has been monitored by the STF, by the Madhya Pradesh High Court since 2013, over the last 2 years. So it is plausible that the Supreme Court could well decide that the CBI work under the express directions of the Delhi High Court, or certainly the case be monitored by the High Court. More than significant, it was inevitable given the chain of events that have taken place in recent weeks and the pressure that was building on the state and the central government to be seen to be acting in an independent and non-partisan manner. Clearly, the CBI will have its hands full because this is a complex case. More than 2,000 people have been accused. An equal number of people are already behind bars. Several witnesses across the sprawling state claim that they have been threatened. So I think it will not be an easy task for the CBI, but given the situation in which the Madhya Pradesh government found itself, it was inevitable almost that the Supreme Court would ask the CBI to handle the matter.
All right, so the CBI has been given 2 weeks' time. They have to reply by the 25th of July as to whether this case should be monitored by the court or not. Rajdeep, some of the big cases like 2G and coal are being monitored by the Supreme Court as they are being probed by the CBI. This case, if at all the court decides that it will monitor this case as well, will fall in that big category then.
That's right. You may have also seen that in the Gujarat riots cases, an SIT was appointed, and that SIT was also working under the direct supervision of the Supreme Court at the time. So it is not as if matters at the state level have not been monitored by the Supreme Court using the CBI or an SIT. But whether this will happen in this specific case, it remains to be seen, because, as I said, since the last 2 years, the Madhya Pradesh High Court has been monitoring the case. So there may be a temptation to allow the Madhya Pradesh High Court to continue to monitor the case, even though the actual investigation will be done by the CBI. That is the response that will be awaited from the CBI, whether they believe that they would like the case to be monitored at the state level or by the Supreme Court here in Delhi.
And will this decision now take the heat away from Shivraj Singh Chauhan?
I think to some extent, Maha, it will, because clearly this decision in the first place has been forced upon Shivraj Singh Chauhan. There was reluctance clearly on the part of the Madhya Pradesh government to hand it over to the CBI. And I think one of the reasons why questions were being raised was precisely because Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan appeared reluctant to send the case to the CBI. Now that the Supreme Court has agreed to it, has asked the CBI to take over the case, some of the heat on Shivraj Singh Chauhan will come down, but clearly the Congress will see this as a victory. And if there are more instances, glaring instances that emerge of witnesses being threatened or of specific cases where justice is not seen to have been done, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan will remain under the line of fire. So I don't think Vyapam is going to disappear from the map of Madhya Pradesh politics. anytime soon.
All right, Rajdeep, just stay on with us. We are getting some more updates in this case. We now understand the centre may ask the Madhya Pradesh Governor Ram Naresh Yadav to step down in the wake of the Supreme Court notice to the centre. We understand that the Home Secretary has said that Rajnath Singh will take a look into this matter. Let's first listen into the lawyer's soundbite that's coming in.
और आज सरकार की तरफ से अटॉर्नी जनरल ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में स्टेटमेंट दिया है कि सरकार ने इन केसेस की जांच सीबीआई को करने के लिए हाईकोर्ट में पहले ही निवेदन कर दिया है। उस आवेदन पत्र को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सीधे इंटरटेन करते हुए सारे केसेस की जांच सोमवार से सीबीआई को देने के आदेश जारी कर दिए हैं।
लेकिन इस बीच में क्या ये साफ हो पाई है स्थिति कि क्या सुप्रीम कोर्ट इसको मॉनिटर करेगी या नहीं करेगी, क्योंकि वो
सीबीआई को मॉनिटरिंग करना चाहिए या नहीं, इसके बारे में सीबीआई को नोटिस जारी किए हैं। सीबीआई इसके बारे में सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अपना स्टैंड रखेगी कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट इसकी मॉनिटरिंग उसके बाद करे या नहीं। एमपी गवर्नर के अगेंस्ट जिस एफआईआर को हाईकोर्ट ने क्वेश किया था, उस एफआईआर को क्वेश करने के अगेंस्ट गवर्नर को नोटिस जारी किए हैं।
सर, इसके साथ ही में अगर सीबीआई की जांच की बात करते हैं तो सीबीआई की जांच कब तक उसको कोई रिपोर्ट देनी है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में?
24 तारीख नेक्स्ट डेट इन केसेस में सुनवाई के लिए लगी, तब सीबीआई अपना पक्ष रखेगी। क्योंकि ये केसेस आज ही सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सोमवार से सीबीआई को हैंडओवर कर दिए हैं, इसलिए आगे अब सीबीआई 24 तारीख को अपना क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, दिस विल बी इन्फॉर्म्ड बाय द सीबीआई।
पुरुषोत्तम जी, आपसे जो है ये
प्लीज इन इंग्लिश। द सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज ट्रांसफर्ड ऑल द केसेस pertaining to Vyapam scam on the request made by the government of Madhya Pradesh, while appreciating the stand taken by the government that all cases stand transferred with effect from Monday to CBI.
will the court monitor?
That will be decided after hearing the CBI. The government stand has been appreciated by the Supreme Court and it has been taken on record that we appreciate the stand taken by the Attorney General on behalf of the government.
All right, Anusha Soni is now joining us with more details from the Supreme Court. Anusha, the fact that the Madhya Pradesh government made the plea as well, finally, that the case be transferred to the CBI helps the cause, because that's what I understand the lawyer was saying in the soundbite there.
Absolutely correct. I mean, in fact, the Madhya Pradesh government had gone to the High Court yesterday itself, but it was High Court which declined to intervene and said that the petition is pending before the Supreme Court and we cannot take any action on this. But of course, it may sound like that, the case may help the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government, in this entire allegation surrounding, how well the investigation has been carried out. But the question would be whether the Supreme Court will monitor it, because there have been allegations from the opposition of the CBI being a caged parrot and being directly under the supervision of the and of course, there's a BJP government in Madhya Pradesh also. So the key question of to this allegation of the impropriety in the investigation would only be answered if the CBI comes forward and says that the Supreme Court should monitor the investigation. So that would be another crucial development that will come in another 2 weeks.
All right, Anusha, just stay on with us. So we are getting some more reactions. Let's listen in.
Supreme Court actually issue notices on CBI inquiry and सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज सीबीआई इंक्वायरी के लिए नोटिस जारी किया और केंद्र सरकार के जो वकील हैं उन्होंने भी अपनी सहमति दर्शाई है कि हम सीबीआई जांच के लिए तैयार हैं और विसल बोर्ड्स की जो पिटीशन है उनको अलग से सुना जाएगा। प्रशांत पांडे, आशीष चतुर्वेदी और डॉक्टर आनंद राय जो स्वयं तीनों के पिटीशन को अलग से सुना जाएगा, क्योंकि इसमें अलग से मुद्दे थे। विसल बोर्ड्स की सुरक्षा को लेकर कंसर्न दिखाए गए थे। डीमेट एक एग्जाम होती है, उसके थ्रू भी करप्शन हुआ है। मोडस ऑपरेंडी व्यापम से एकदम सेम था। स्टेट कोटा की सीट जो कि 721 सीट से प्राइवेट मेडिकल कॉलेज द्वारा स्कोरर्स के थ्रू ब्लॉक करके भेज दी गई थी, वो एक उसका इशू। और अभी तक उन केसेस में एफआईआर भी दर्ज नहीं की गई है मध्य प्रदेश सरकार द्वारा, उसको लेकर सुनवाई अलग से की जाएगी माननीय न्यायालय द्वारा। जी, राज्यपाल के मामले में गवर्नर को नोटिस भेजा है मध्य प्रदेश सरकार और केंद्र सरकार।
डॉक्टर साहब एक सवाल,
अभी इस पे निर्णय नहीं हुआ।
डॉक्टर साहब, विसल ब्लोअर
All right, so the case now, the Vyapam case has been transferred to the CBI, but the court has asked the CBI to reply within 2 weeks' time, by the 25th of July, whether this case should be monitored by the court or not. In fact, the case here, the plea was also made by the state government saying that the matter should be transferred to the CBI. Remember, after much heat on Shivraj Singh Chauhan, he finally relented and agreed that the matter should be transferred to the CBI. The plea of the government was taken to the High Court in Madhya Pradesh, which had said that because there's a clutch of petitions before the Supreme Court, the apex court will take a call on this, after which we've seen that the court has decided today that the matter must be transferred to the CBI. The CBI has though been given 2 weeks' time to respond as to whether this matter should be overlooked by the Supreme Court or not. The other important aspect coming to light here is that there were petitions against the Madhya Pradesh governor as well that were taken before the Supreme Court today. In that matter, the Supreme Court has asked the central government, the state government, to respond to the matter whether the governor needs to be removed or his constitutional immunity needs to be revoked. 4 weeks' time has given to them.